What's up? What's up? And welcome to this week's Hacking Hormones for Weight Loss Q&A. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Phyllis Thompson, your favorite hormone hacking coach for weight loss. In every single one of my lives, you'll walk away with at least one tip that you can implement right away to start shrinking that waist, feeling better, getting rid of pesky symptoms like hot flashes, night sweat, brain fog, and aging for longevity. So let's get into it. Let's go to our questions. We got two questions this week, and the first one is from Janelle. Her question is how to avoid slip ups while on vacation. So you want to remember when you're going into vacation, you want to think about how you want to feel while you're on vacation. And you want to avoid going into vacation thinking, I want to lose weight, because that's going to put so much restriction on you that it can backfire. You may not feel like you're enjoying yourself, and it's just not going to be fun. So I always like to tell people to go into it with the goal of working on how you feel and not wanting to gain weight or not gaining weight, right? So what I mean by paying attention to how you want to feel, right? We don't want to feel like our clothes are too tight, sweaty, lethargic, having night sweats, hot flashes, achy joints, or any of those things, which a lot of times comes down to our nutrition, right? So we want to eat in a way that supports us feeling energetic, full of life, badass in our clothes, and just really having a great time. So I like to say, do invigorating activities, right, that resonate with your passions. For me, I like to run and hike. So if there's a hiking excursion, I'm going to try to do that or do something active as an excursion that gets your heart rate up and is not technically exercise, but it does get your heart rate up, like paddleboarding or swimming with the dolphins, right? There's tons of different things that you can do that will be fun, even snorkeling that gets the heart rate up. Doesn't technically feel like a workout, but does the job and burns the calories. Okay. Explore the grounds of the resort that you're going to be on. We go to Atlantis often, and I will get up earlier than my husband. I'll go get me some coffee or like a matcha latte. I'll watch the sunrise. I sit by the marina and I walk the grounds, right? Hardly anybody's out that early, and I get to see everything that I want to do. And I even discover things that I never even knew about the property before. So that way you get your steps in, you get to burn off some excess calories, right? Just in case you had a bite of too much of something the night before. And you really are taking in the sights, okay? Often when I go out to dinner with my husband while we're away, or even if we're at home in town and we're going out to dinner, I try to stick to light desserts like creme brulee or berries and cream because they're light and they're not going to spike cravings for more sugar. Typically, if you have a very heavy dessert like a 7-layer chocolate cake, for example, number one is going to make you feel stuffed, lethargic. It might spike hot flashes and other inflammation responses in the body, and it's going to spike cravings for more sugar. So I'll typically have something very light. Even when it comes down to my dinner, there's an Italian restaurant. We go to Caesars just about everywhere, and there's an Italian restaurant that has this salmon dish full of peppers, and it has a light cream sauce. It is absolutely delicious. It tastes decadent, and it doesn't taste like a diet dish at all, right? And then my husband will typically get something a little heavier that he knows I'm going to want to try, and I'll have a little bite of his. A bite or two is not a big deal. Then you satisfy your craving. You still get that feeling of enjoying yourself and indulging without throwing all your goals completely out the window. Enjoy local fare, right? A lot of these middle to the road to higher end places have gourmet fare that they make that's health on the healthier side, right? So local fresh fish, the fresh seafood, right? Lots of fresh fruit and fresh vegetables that are local to that region can really be exciting to try and help you feel light and energetic instead of stuffed, lethargic, and bogged down. The itis is not a goal. It's not something we should be striving for. Our food should not make us feel that way. Make sure you book a place that makes you feel good, right? Has really good bedding, so you can get proper rest because you want to make sure you're nice and rested because not being rested leads to you eating when you're not really hungry the next day, right? Indulge in the alcohol and minimize the high sugar drinks like the big daiquiris that are going to not only spike hot flashes, make you want more sugar, or lead to achy joints and pain, but also the alcohol is going to dehydrate you and it's just not going to make you feel good. You can do things like, I mean, one is not bad, right? but there's other things you can do, like sparkling waters with alcohol and fresh fruit in it, stuff like that. I'm not saying you can't have any daiquiris or anything like that, but you don't want to overdo it and make you feel like crap. And you want to have water in between those drinks as well, because being hungover is not fun on vacation. Make sure you have a rest day, a day where you're just lying by the beach or you're just lying by the pool and you really are enjoying some downtime and enjoying the peace, right? Enjoy some exquisite things that you've never tried before. And that's really it for the tips. Just really enjoy yourself and don't focus on weight loss. The goal isn't to lose weight while you're on vacation. It's to have a great time and come back without having gained weight. So your clothes fit and you feel amazing when you go out while you're away. And Janelle's actually a client. So she and I are going to jump on a coaching call later on this week and really dig in and give you some action steps and some more guidance so you have some very pointed stuff to help you so you have an amazing time while you're away. But I wanted to answer it here publicly because I'm certain somebody else has the same question. And then our second question is from Cinnamon, who asked, how does it work, right? I'm assuming you mean, how does the hormone hacking program work? So basically, it's about nutrition and lifestyle change, right? Making sure your sleep is dialed in. If you're stressed, making sure that's dialed in. But it really does also come down to how you present, right? So we have some core things that we do with everyone, and then it's customized by how the client presents. For example, I have a client in the UK who has some she needed some testing done. So she came for weight loss, right? Just like the majority of the women come. The majority of my women come for weight loss and to feel better, right? So she came for weight loss and to feel better, and we uncovered some things that we needed testing for. So we were able to advocate with her and help her get the things that she's been trying to get her doctors to do for years, which is absolutely insane to me. But I mean, doctors are limited by insurances and other little red tape things. So, but if you know what to ask for, you can get more answers. And it did uncover a lot about her health for her. So we were able to tailor things to that. And she's dropping weight, feeling better, and has more control over her body than she's had in probably 20 years. Her words, not mine. And then even Janelle. So for example, Janelle obviously wanted to get healthy, lose weight, and not have aches and pains, right? And I don't know if you saw our testimonial about her, but the aches and pains are like, I think she said it's something like half, if not better than that. And she's down over 11 pounds in 2 weeks. And, you know, making sure that nutrition is dialed in and other adjustments that need to be made for the client is what it takes to get people where they want to go. So we have some core things that are in place for everyone because they're effective and they get results. But then the customization, again, comes down to how you present and what your body needs, because what you may need may not be what I need, right? Like I have some clients who come for weight loss and we find out her body's stressed and that's why she's not losing weight. So we address it that way. So again, it's about how you present. So those are our questions for this week. Drop below, what was your aha or takeaways, right? What were your aha moments or your big takeaways? And other than that, we will see you next time, next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Until then.